Hello everybody, Average Gamer, and welcome to another episode of Supreme Ruler Ultimate as China. So what are we doing? Well, we're still going to be playing the economy game for the next little bit. I'm looking right now at how we're doing. We're almost breaking even. Yeah, we'll sell you our timber. When it comes to stuff, at the end of March, we're going to look to see what we need to do to modify. Actually, we're going to probably do it on the 20th now. We're going to do it pretty much every... we'll say we'll do it every 10 days. So, deficit's getting better. We're losing money here for the moment. Taxes are pretty good for the moment. Social spending... I'm contemplating modifying this a little bit. Because everything right now is maxed out. Cut that to half. Cut you down quite a bit too. Infrastructure I want to keep up. Education up. Healthcare up. And we're making money. Another unit design's done, and newer battle tank. Yeah, okay, we'll sell you that stuff. I mean, we're kind of breaking even just by a small fraction, which is no big deal. I mean, the whole point of this, right, if you don't remember, is to bring down our inflation. Our inflation has gone up significantly. It was at 16%, but it's already gone down to 8%. Our unemployment, we've gone up to 3.5%, and over the next little bit, we're actually gonna get rid of some of these older factories. We're actually going to bring this down to 900. Rubber. Synthetic rubber we're going to keep. The rubber plantations, we're going to get rid of 98 of them. Actually, no, because we want to keep the high-paying jobs. And this will help us save some... We're going to bring this down to 200. There we go. Lumber. Yeah, we got way too much here as well. We're going to bring this down to 750. Get rid of some of this. $501, 749. Those are all being agriculture. Oh, come on. There. That should bring 750. Perfect. Okay. Coal. Yeah, we're going to really reduce this. We're going to reduce this down to 1,000. Come on, come on. And once we're done all this, we're going to then get rid of these little industrial centers as well. Because we're going to have a whole bunch of them sitting around the countries, just wasting our basically giving people jobs that shouldn't have jobs type thing. We're going to reduce this to metal ore. We're going to reduce this down to 800. Radium we're going to keep and just... Actually, we got way too much here. We're going to reduce this down to 100. For power... petroleum... We got none good, no other... No small... Coal power plants, something we kind of want to go away from. And we want to build hydro. Hydro nuclear is what we want, so... We're going to bring this down to 150. And hydro we're going to bring up to 52. Consumer goods. We're going to keep that actually where it is because we're building up a good... Actually, you know what? We're going to shut some of these down. We're going to go down to 75. Industrial goods, we're going to wait, because once we, with all the construction we're doing, that's going to probably change. Is there any mid? No. Is there any micro? Nope. Military goods. We can't produce that much anyways. We can only produce 57,000, but we have a lot. I'm actually going to shut a lot of this down. And we're only going to have 150 active. Perfect. Yeah, we're going to unpause. This should go up pretty good. Apparently we're $10 million on the hole. Oh, for construction. Okay, forgot about that. We're building the hydro dams. I was looking at going, wait, what all of a sudden cost a $10 million increase? There we go. So construction, there we go, is only 270. Most of our money obviously is going to social services, which we can still cut a little bit of. I want this rating obviously to go into the green. Cut the environment a little bit more. And cut cultural. Family subsidies, if I'm not mistaken, that will cause people to have more people. More people we have, the more taxes that are paid, the more taxes that are paid, happier we be. We're at 8.4%. GDP is at 6,000 though. Shouldn't take us too long to put it back up. I mean, we got it up to 7,000, so basically all we got to do is cut taxes a little bit and lower prices a little bit internally, and reduce and just kind of fluctuate taxes a little bit, and our GDP will slowly go back up. So we're still losing money, which at this moment it's going to be a realization, or a reality, I should say. In the meantime, there we go. I want to look for a lot of these. This is not efficient, but could be worse. This is the fun part of the game, is just slowly removing this stuff. So each one of these has $2 million of annual maintenance. We probably have tons of them just laying around in places right now. Like we have a military base right there. Completely useless. Like, let's look at all of them here. So many of the damn things. Or smart munitions. Domestic price is too high for agriculture. And we'll load to 160. In the meantime, I know this part of videos and stuff must be just total riveting to watch. Slowly close all these. I mean, every time we close one, we're saving ourselves $2 million a year. I'm trying to remember. So just all the industrial good locations. These are all my science locations. All my military locations. All my defense locations. But none of these show these specifically, which I don't like. You're all... Oh, actually, let's go back to that last one. See, there's another one there. There's another one right there. Whole bunch of them here in South Vietnam. Let's unpause. Actually, let's keep this going. So $4 million annually we're saving on some of these ones. Which in my eyes is a good investment. Just get rid of the fuckers. There's so many to get rid of now that we're getting rid of businesses and stuff. Later on we can rebuild. No big deal. Okay. This is definitely, I will 100% admit, the boring part of the game. We're going to sit back and do this and just clean up unused, well, everything really. Whoops, missed one. It doesn't say how many people are in it, but it just does say, like, it takes 15 days to build. It's taking 5,000 industrial goods to build it. It's costing $4 million a year. So overall, you know, a little too expensive for my taste, especially when there's just so many of them spread out all through the country. Let's click through. And this way alone, we're going to be able to start saving tons of money. This is the fun stuff people don't see when I'm playing. Me actually going through and doing things like this. This is the non-fun stuff. People always ask, you know, how I do this, how I do that. You know, different methods, different strategies and stuff. This is one of them. Going through and systematically making sure that all these things, for example, are scrapped. Then also paying attention to the whole screen as well, just to see if there's any extra ones that are sneaking around. And with how big our country is now, that's definitely a bit of a problem. We just came across one that we already wiped out. I don't think we're finally catching up here. And boosh. And boosh. And boosh. Boosh and boosh. And this all happens in orders they were built in as well, which makes things a little bit more of a annoyance. Okay, so that is a shut down oil rig. And so do you. You I can close. You are powered down. You I can close out. Oh, eyesight. How I love thee. Come on. We're going to be saving ourselves a significant amount of money long term. Like, why do we need 3 military bases here? Like, where is this? Like, why did Russia do this? Like, this doesn't make sense. I mean, the air base does, but then why put 2 places with barracks? And then another one up here. What city is this? Yeknerberg. I'm thinking... Oh, there's another one. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Found a whole bunch more. And once I scrap these ones, the plan will be just to wait then. Kind of go do some more work on other stuff and then come back to this. Because I know this whole video was probably extremely riveting, to be honest with you. I mean, one of the things about this game is you got to sit back and at times do stuff that's not fun, so that in the end, positive things can happen. And unfortunately, this is one of the more boring aspects of the game. as you decommission facilities and do this stuff is to, well, go in and close stuff down. You give people jobs and you also take them away. I think that's pretty much good for that area. There's some more over here. Yeah, one thing this will do though is it'll cut back, since each one costs $4 million a year in maintenance. It definitely adds up. I mean, we've done about 30 of them so far. So I mean, if I grab a calculator real quick, 30 times 4 million. How about I grab the calculator? If we do, actually I think I did 30. Well, we'll say if we do 45 times 4 million. So we just saved ourselves $180 million a year. Divided by 365. So we saved ourselves almost $500,000 a day. Which you probably don't think is much. But this will definitely show, good positive impact. I will sell you guys all that. Because also the game has to do less work. So, I mean, yeah, certain things cost less, but hey, facilities are going to be cheaper. Might take us a while to go and close them all out. And you may not technically see any big number changes, but every little change here and there makes a big impact on your economy, right? 500 grand now, or $500,000 now, may mean 2 units of infantry later. Where we can, invade a town or take a city or something like that, where we can actually go to war with someone. Argentina doesn't like us, but likes to buy our stuff. Argentina really doesn't like us, but really likes our stuff. Alright, but that's the end of this episode. In the next episode, more economy, more playing around, and oh, it's the 10th. So in the next episode, we're going to be looking at our resources and modifying our prices. Till then.